Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube video. How are you all? I hope you guys are doing well at your home safe and sound. So today I am back with another important video that how to clear cabin crew interview in Akasa Air. So let's get started. So as you all guys are asking me that what all questions asked from me in my interview and what I have answered, so that you can give that answers in your interview too. So first of all, as you guys are having your interviews on 19th and 20th of September, I don't know that there will be GD round or not. So in my interview, I have not given the GD round because my first and second round was virtual. I have gone there for my third round, which was my personal interview. So starting with my third round, I entered in the room. There were two interviewers. They asked me to give my introduction. So I have started my introduction like this. Hello everyone, my name is Yashashvi. I live in Delhi. I am itna years old. I have completed my schooling from Varanasi. Further, I am pursuing graduation by correspondence. And I have 1 year of experience with this company. My hobby is, and जो भी आपकी hobby है, and my skills are, then you can mention your skills. And then you can say if they are listening to you, if they have not stopped you, then you can further say that there are 7 members in my family, and you can mention your family members also, and then you can say thank you. So just keep your interview very short and crisp. Especially please speak truth about yourself, because they will cross question from your introduction, from your resume for sure. And then if you are telling anything which is not true about you, you won't be able to answer that. Yeah, that was the part of introduction. After that, as I was working in MNC, they asked me why did you left your previous job. So I have mentioned that when I was in class 12th, I decided to be a cabin crew, but because of my health, I was not under my BMI and I won't be able to gain weight because of some health reasons. So I decided to join an organization which is a reputed organization, so that I can gain some experience and then adapt the culture of corporate life. So this was my answer for that. You can add your own if you was working in any organization or any company. So why were you there and why did you left that company? And after that, they asked me about my job role, about my process, and whatever was my experience, my good experience and my bad experience from my last job. I have made that answer very easy and clear so that they can understand what I wanted to say. After that, they have asked me about my life, that how was my life from my schooling till my graduation and then now. So I have spoken about that also, that how my schooling was, that I am born and brought up from Delhi. I have studied in Delhi till 5. After that I was in hostel in Varanasi. Then I have completed my 12th from there. And then now I am again back to my home, and then I have completed my graduation from correspondence, and side by side I was doing my aviation course also. The main thing why they are asking these questions, they want to see how fluent you are and how is your communication skills. So they only check that. So that's why they ask these type of questions. So other than this, they have asked me what is my weakness, what is my strength, and why I want to join Akasa Air and why I want to be a cabin crew. So if they ask you that why do you want to join Akasa Air as a cabin crew, so you can start your answer like that I want to join Akasa Air because it is the topmost priority of the passengers. It is the best employee-centric airline in India, and I believe that my own personal qualities and skills suits the role of a cabin crew. If you are a fresher, then you can say this line. It is the very important line. You can say it like that, as Akasa Air is the new airline and I am a fresher, and Akasa Air is a developing airline, and I want to develop myself as a cabin crew. We both can grow together and be the best. So this is the best line which I have spoken in my interview. After that, if they ask that what is your inspiration to be a cabin crew, or what is the thing that attracts you to become a cabin crew, then you can say that my inspiration to become a cabin crew is the job profile of a cabin crew, where a cabin crew have to take care of safety and security of the passenger, and they have to save hundreds of people before saving themselves. And then if they ask you that what is your weakness, so this was my answer which I have created. My weakness is that I am a homesick person, but right now I am already overcome with this weakness. My parents sent me in hostel where I spent my 8 years. I cried a lot. I won't be able to live apart from my family, but right now I feel I am a confident person. I can do anything, I can be anywhere without anyone. I believe that I can tackle every situation alone. So you can say your answer like that only. You should be clear that you cannot mention anything negative about yourself, because of course they are looking for a positive answer. If they ask you about your strength, so this was my answer. Again, you can create your own. So my strengths are, I am self-motivated person, well-disciplined and interactive person. I have the ability to manage multiple tasks in a different environment. Most of the time I focus on myself and my self-growth. So you can say it like that, because of course as you are a cabin crew aspirant, you should be confident and you should be working on yourself always and always. So yeah, this was the answers which I have given. Other than this, if you have any query, you can ask me in comment section, because the questions which they have asked from me I have already cleared, and all the answers I have already mentioned. If you think that they can ask any other question from you, so you can ask that in comment below. I will surely mention the answer for that. So as I have covered the interview part, now I am jumping upon the dress up part, as there are many people who are asking how to dress up yourself for interview. I have already made a vlog on this, so I am attaching the link in description. You can go and check my vlog. So it is for girls, so let me cover this part here also. You can wear any formal shirt, but please keep that in mind, it should be not transparent. You can wear trousers or skirts, and keep that in mind. If you are wearing skirts, it should be at least knee length, it should be not above that knee length. And if you are wearing trousers, so do not wear very vibrant color, always go for dark colors. And for male, you can also wear formal shirts with coat if you want. If you are wearing coats, always match the color of your trouser and coat, and then you can match your shirt with your shoes. So always wear a formal shoes, and again the color should not be vibrant, you should wear a dark color. So you can match your outfit with your footwear also. And for females, same, you can wear ballerinas, it can be flat or it can be heels, because you are giving interview, you can wear heels also. But if you want to go for flat ballerinas, you can wear that, but it should be formal, and there should be no rhinestones or anything. It should look formal properly. Again, you can match your shirts with your footwears or your bottom with your footwears. So also for female, you can wear coat if you want, it is totally up to you. But for male, it is good if you will wear coat, it looks good. The whole look looks like that for female and for male. So this is the part of dress up. Now the grooming part. Grooming is not only about your makeup, it is about how you are carrying yourself, what you are wearing, how you are accessorizing yourself. Your personality matters a lot. So if you look good, if you look professional, you will be more confident. So for females, I have already mentioned the link in description how you can do your makeup. So always do a subtle makeup. You can always match your makeup with your shirt or with your coat, so that it should look good. If you are not having the eyeshadow or lipstick which is matching to your outfit, you can match your lipstick and eyeshadow with your footwears also. And also always apply a eyeshadow which is complementing to your lipstick, so that it will look good and you will be more confident, of course, if you are dressing up formally, properly. So you will have that confidence automatically. Other than this, the documentation part. Documents are very important. Whatever documents are mentioned in your email, you have to carry that documents, and always carry 4 or 5 copies of one document, because they will take one copy. What if something happens with your document and they want another copy? SEP and AEP is not for freshers, so don't get confused. It is for experienced cabin crews, or else who have worked on airport, or maybe they are a ground staff, so they have to submit SEP and AEP surrender copies. So COVID certificate, it is very important document. Of course, if you want to become a cabin crew, if you want to work in aviation, you should have to be vaccinated. Let's take it as an example. If the person wants to travel international, there are many international destinations where COVID certificate is mandatory. because they don't allow people who are not vaccinated to enter in their country. So as you will be a cabin crew, you have to travel international. Because of that, you should be vaccinated. So that's why COVID certificate is very important. You should be fully vaccinated. But मुझे क्वेश्चन आ रहा था कि there are people who were not 18 when the vaccination was going on. अगर आपको अभी कोई भी vaccination नहीं लगी है, you can go to your nearest hospital or you can contact any private hospital that you want to get a vaccine. There are vaccine available in hospitals, so you can go and get yourself vaccinated and at least get first dose before your interview, so that you can at least submit your first dose, and then whatever is the time period between another vaccination, you can go for that. It is because before your joining you have to submit all the documents which are pending, so till your joining you can complete the process. So at least get first dose of vaccination before you go for the interview. If you don't find the vaccine anywhere, I am not sure, but you can try, like you can go and give interview. If they will ask about the vaccination certificate, you can tell them your problem, that you was not 18 at that time and you were not vaccinated and all. So I don't know what they will say, but as far as I know, vaccine certificate is most important thing. Other than that, passport is mandatory for everyone. If you are not having passport, you cannot even go for the interview, because they will not allow you to give interview if you are not having the passport. So if you are not having passport, apply for the passport first, get your passport and then go for the interview. Why I am saying this? Because it is best for you. What if they will ask you to get your passport and then you can come again? So it will be sad for you only. So it is better that you get your passport and then go for the interview. So let me tell you one by one the main important documents. So first is your 10th and 12th certificate, and if you are graduate, so your graduation certificate, and if you are experienced from any organization, so the experience letter, relieving letter. And if you don't have experience letter right now, that's okay, you can carry your resignation acceptance letter, and then your COVID certificate, your passport, your government ID. So these are the mandatory documents for freshers, and for experienced crew or experienced ground staff, you have to carry your SCP and AEP surrender copy. So these are the mandatory documents which are already mentioned in your email. As you guys are asking about scars, they check your whole face, your neck area till your collar, and your hands, your arms till your elbow. If you are having scars which is not that visible, it's okay, they will consider you, don't worry. I know other airlines don't consider if you are having scars, but yes, Akasa Air is very employee centric airline. They take care of their employee a lot. If you are having a little scar, it is fine for them, you can go for the interview. So if you are having scar on your elbow, that is also fine. Their uniform is quarter sleeves, so there is no issue. So try to conceal scar if you are having on your face or on your neck. Try to conceal it as much as you can. I'm not saying that you have to hide it properly, because the scars cannot be hid. So try to conceal it as much as you can. After that, talking about CV, please keep your CV very simple. On the top of the page, you can apply your photo and then mention your address, your name, your contact number. And then you can start with the objectives and your experience, if you have any. Otherwise, you can mention that you are fresher. If you have achieved any certificate, any medal in anything, so you can mention that also. Then you can mention salary expectation as per the company norms. At the bottom of the page, you can mention date and your name, full name. Keep your CV very simple, very subtle. Try to keep every information in one page only, because it looks good, it looks presentable. This is the information which I wanted to give you by my experience. So only these are the questions which they have asked who have got the invitation. I just want to say one thing. I know you will be nervous, it is fine, but at least pronounce words properly and be fluent and speak whatever you want to say. Whatever answers which I have mentioned, don't do ratification. उसको समझ लो, अपने दिमाग में बैठा लो और बस बोल दो. क्योंकि अगर रटोगे ना, वहाँ जाकर फिर करोगे, इट लुक्स नेगेटिव. याद करो बट रटो मत. सो दैट आप अपने आंसर्स खुद फ्रेम कर सको और बोल सको. वो रटे रटाए क्वेश्चंस पूछते ही नहीं हैं. They will ask you anything from your life, from your experience, from whatever you will say in your intro. So be patient during the interview, give your interview properly, and yeah, again, be confident, and of course you will be selected if you are following all these things. So all the best to everyone. So I hope you liked my video. So don't forget to like my video, subscribe my channel, and especially don't forget to share this video as much as you can, because you don't know that how many aspirants are there and who else need this guidance and everything. So share this video as much as you can so that it can help other people also. And don't forget to mention your query in comment section. It will be helpful for you only. If you have any query, whatever you will ask, I will mention all the answers, because I reply to every comment in my comment section. I try to reply all the messages which I receive on my Instagram. If you want to ask it separately, you can DM me on my Instagram. See you at the interview center. Bye bye.